Kansas City Chiefs host the 1-1 Los Angeles Chargers. Is it time to panic in Kansas City? They lost by 1 point on the road. Patrick Mahomes threw his first interception in his career in the month of September, and the people in Kansas City are in a tizzy because they lost a football game in September. But the bottom line is they've got to get their defense straight after Lamar Jackson and company torched them at 251 yards rushing on the ground. Looking at the other side of the coin, Patrick Mahomes is still completing 76% of his passes on the season. He just one interception on the season. But Justin Herbert from the Chargers has been spectacular. Not the big numbers. He's thrown for 337 yards average per game, but leading his team with 70% completion rate, which is huge in the NFL, particularly at this young age. He had a great year last year. When I look at this football team, Joey Bosa and that defense has to step it up defensively if the Chargers want to win. The Chargers are only averaging 20 points a game. That's not going to be enough against Kansas City. I think when you look at Kansas City, given the 6.5 at this point, I think this is easy. Kansas City's playing at home, coming off a loss. I like Kansas City to bounce back big time in this game and win this game going away, Coach. I think they cover the 6.5. I got Kansas City winning this game 34-21.
Well, when you look at the Chargers, they should have won the game against the Cowboys. They had over 200 yards called back because of penalties, Mark, including 2 touchdowns, and then missing the field goal. You look at it. But the one thing about it, you don't want to play a team that's used to winning after a loss. You don't want to play Kansas City because they're used to winning. They just lost a football game. They aren't going to lose 2. They will bounce back. I think that they have so much talent on offense. When they look at Hill, you look at Kells, but more importantly, you look at the great quarterback, Patrick Mahomes. No doubt about it, their defense has to get much better, but I think it will prevail at home because, as I say, the motivation, you have a different team each and every week. I hate to keep saying it, but it's never more obvious than week to week, seeing how teams perform. I think Kansas City prevails 35, Chargers 27, although I will say this, that the quarterback for the Chargers has been nothing short of outstanding, and I think they will continue to be in the championship hunt on their division. But let's also remember this, Mark. There are 2 teams in their division that are 2-0. The Raiders happen to be one of them. And when you look at Kansas City and the Chargers are both 1-1, they've got to find a way to bounce back.